Yeah, do you just have like some mutton?
Mutton, sure. We got some mutton for you, big boy. And she gives you a wink.
Yeah, okay.
She looks like she's chewing on something. You're not really sure what it is. It's not gum, obviously, but
Tobacco.
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
all right. Mutton for good looking. Anything else?
I guess I'll take some food. Uh, Give me the eel. That sounds different. I don't know.
All right. Plate of eels for the exotic one here. Better watch out for this one, Hala. And she says to the as she says to the woman who's giving you the looks over there, who's dancing.
I- that
Yeah.
um, Kareem feels very awkward right now.
Sorry, I hit one of my bookmarks by accident as I was trying to get to the journal and I completely got out of the screen for some reason. This is why I don't like using Firefox.
When will our rooms be ready?
They're being prepared right now. Bats are being drawn, I would say probably in about a few minutes. If you don't mind waiting. Well, are you in a rush?
A little bit, yes. I want to sleep.
I thought
It's
you
been a
wanted
long
to
day.
talk to Tact.
You should take a load off. Stop being so uptight. Enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Not every day you adventuring types get to spend a night off in an inn in the city, eh?
Well, this will be the second night.
Oh, look at you, well traveled.
I'm going to sit down. I find
You are technically sitting down, all
Oh,
of you guys.
Okay. Just didn't look like it.
That's because your image is standing up.
Yeah.
So Hala comes over to you and she kind of like gets kind of close to you while she's dancing, and she's like kind of stroking your hair with the backs of her hands, and you could smell her perfume. It's like intoxicating. She's got this like really mysterious look on her eyes, and Kareem may or may not find her attractive. It's up to you. But,
Kareem's not really interested, to be honest.
all right. Well, Hala doesn't stop.
Okay. You're gay. This is uncomfortable moment. Somebody help me.
What's the matter? Hala says. She says, "Where are you from?"
Nowhere.
Nowhere? You can't be from nowhere. You sound like you're from some far-off exotic place.
Where are you from?
Oh, here and there, and Waterdeep in particular.
Oh yes, I'm sure.
She gets kind of real close to you, and noticing that you're very uncomfortable, she kind of like smells your hair, and her lips like graze your ear. And when her lips graze your ear, she says something.
What did she say?
Oh, what does she say? Give me 1 second.
Kareem just starts laughing.
She starts laughing too, and she gets closer and like she's rubbing him with her hands all over his shoulders, like kneading knots out of his neck.
Oh my god.
Oh my, when is my bath gonna be ready? Feeling a little.
I'm gonna slam the table and be like, wait, I love fried onions. Can I get some of that? I'm really excited about it right now.
Sure. Fried onions, mutton, and eels. How about I just bring you a flagon of drinks and you just take what you want?
Have some water.
She gives you a look. Like, really?
Yeah, just water for me too.
Not filtered. Oh.
Noble in that.
They get it from downstream.
Yeah.
You almost probably drink good water, right?
So she kind of looks over the shoulder at Unger there, who is, like I said, the proprietor of the inn, and he's giving you guys like a look like, really, water?
No.
And then
not
he
water.
gets out a couple of wooden cups from underneath the bar, and he like dunks them into a barrel that's near him, and then splashes them on the bar. Water, is what he says.
Sanitary.
And she brings your drinks, and then she goes over to the kitchen over here, and she says, an order of mutton, eels, and a fried onion, and then she goes and gets the rest of your drinks.
Did I hear what they called her? Her name's Hala on here, but did they say her name? I don't remember.
Yeah, Hala.
Okay. Just want to hear her name.
That's the woman that's currently molesting you.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I turn around and look at Hala in the eyes, and I say, I would appreciate it if you would stop.
Oh, what's the matter? I'm making you uncomfortable? She just like
Yes.
musses your hair even more.
Stop, please.
All right. She says maybe I can bother one of your friends, and she goes over to Emmon and she starts dancing in front of him. But while she yeah. So while she's like kind of halfway grinding Emmon with her like his knee between her legs, she's like poking her butt out at Kareem. And she's like looking over her shoulder at him and like licking her lips.
Kareem doesn't look.
What's that, Eric?
So I start watching her hands to see what she's pickpocketing from both of us.
Oh. So you can make a. You don't have to make any checks. She's not pickpocketing anything. She's just being really frisky. But actually, I do want you to make a. Since you're looking at her closely, why don't you make me a active perception check? So you need to roll. Ah, you got a 6. Okay. Yeah. You didn't notice anything. She's like, it's fine. She's just being flirty.
Like the fact that she's a succubus.
But you do reciprocate. You're kind of like, motioning her to do things to you.
I keep her occupied so that poor Kareem is not like flopping out of his chair like a landed fish on the pier. So I
Alright.
reciprocate, equal and opposite, and see what she does, and then keep an eye on her because clearly there's something triggering my Emmon sense. More accurate than spider sense.
Sure. So while she's doing that and she's kind of, bending in close to you and kind of taking her hair and putting it in front of your face, her mouth gets close to your ears and she whispers something to you.
Please?
Hold on a second. Come on, Firefox. Let's see.
She could be on fire. She is fire.
All right. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm just waiting for my button. Burning my eyes.
Fair enough. Beatrice comes back with your drinks. She brings back several cups, the 2 cups of water, and a large flagon of wine.
Wine.
Very much appreciated.
Yeah, looks like a very, very dark, almost purplish wine.
Ooh, delicious. I hope.
So, Emin, are you responding in any way?
I just lean in and nip her earlobe and see what she does. Now lean back and watch her.
She kind of gets like a look on her face, like, like she's surprised that you did that, but she's very playful. And then she bites her lip and she continues to dance and ride on you.
So then
They're going to eat each other.
she's not even there.
What's that?
So then I ignore her and go drink my wine and pretend like she's not even there.
Oh, all right. She says, she whispers again in your ear.
Sipping my water and watching these two closely. Kind of interested.
You taking notes?
Notes, okay.
These are the mating habits of humans.
I resent that.
We're still part human.
Quirk an eyebrow at her and offer her some of my wine.
She takes it and she downs it in like one gulp. And then she fills your cup up again and she gives it to you. And she's like feeding it to you now.
She filled it with.
With the flagon of wine that's on the table.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. So I take it from her because I don't like being fed. That's for baby.
All right. 1 second.
Are there other people paying attention to this? Like,
Just your friends.
I
Nobody
am.
nobody else really cares.
like other staff paying attention to this?
No, nobody
You're
else. Nobody else cares. Although Beatrice does, she's kind of like smirking and laughing at it, like just shaking her head. Like this is. It seems like Hallow usually does this.
Oh, okay. It's not like one of those women in the red dress scenarios. It's more like Sophie at New Year's or Christmas a couple years ago.
What? Who?
Woman in the red dress from The Matrix.
Uh-huh.
Sophie from Christmas 3 or 4 years ago. Damien's.
Wow, I probably was drinking way too much. I don't remember that.
Everybody that Allison was too embarrassed to invite back. Ever.
No, I don't remember her.
Oh my gosh.
Are you talking about the Indian chick? Oh, okay. I didn't know her name was Sophie.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Yeah. So, Sophie or woman in a red dress?
No, more like woman in red dress. Like she's fully in control. Yeah.
So, like, there's a sucker punch coming at the end of it.
No.
Turning agent.
Maybe. Did you play your cards right?
Yeah. So, anyway. So Kareem and Zinfel and Zirana, something is very interesting about this musician here playing at the end of the bar. You notice that she's got an eye patch. She's got curly red hair. She's playing a lute pretty well, but also you see that she's got a. Thank you. She's got what looks like a tropical parrot, kind of like within the folds of her clothing.
Did I see the parrot?
Oh yeah, the parrot looks very familiar.
Yeah, I would say, I'd be like, interesting. That reminds me of Anne.
Yeah. And Zinfel, while you were looking at Hala and Emin,
Mm-hmm.
You notice that Hala gives this guy at the far end of the bar, like their eyes lock for a moment, and then he just sort of like semi nods, and then goes back to drinking. He seems to be in a conversation with this noble looking fellow over here, who's kind of dressed like a fop.
You don't think this is a hangout of Antinous, is it?
Well, that guy is definitely not Hantinus.
Good.
We know this song.
Oh yeah. Who would?
I'll whisper over to Zarana. I think something's going down.
I barely hear what you said, Susan.
Yeah, you're kind of low.
How's this?
Oh, better. Oh my god.
Keep an eye out for hands.
Mm. So Hala whispers in your ear again, Emin. She says the following. Okay. And Zinfel and Zarana? No. Zinfel and Kareem and Emin also notice that there's a dwarf that comes out of this room, and he walks up to here. And he's kind of looking around the common room of the bar, and then he orders himself a drink. He says, "Oi, strong beer."
Where's the waitress?
Beatrice? She's getting your food.
Okay. So she's not.
No. Not at the moment.
How did you pick this in again? I forget.
It's in the North Ward, so A was closest. B, it was suggested by one of
The butler guy.
End up.
The armor.
Yeah, we sent our armor here, or my armor.
Oh, you did you?
And
I sit back down.
Tax said he would be at this inn as well. He has a room in this inn.
Hallow rolls her eyes, and she gets up off of Emin, and she goes to stand by Thornberg this time, and starts dancing in front of him.
Oh,
I don't
this
like
is
this
great.
movie.
Is Thornberg doing anything?
Yeah, I say, nope, no thank you. I'm all good.
Oh, come on, she says.
I got the Lord in my lap, that's all I need.
Oh my!
Really now?
Yep, I'm all good. You have a good night, though, you know. Do your thing, I suppose.
Such a shame. She says, I thought adventurers like yourselves would want to have a little bit of fun. What about you girls? She goes dancing in front of Zinfel.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
She says, now you look like you know how to have a little bit of fun, especially with that dress on.
Well, yes. I was having fun earlier, hoping to get out of this dress soon, but... Oh, wait,
Cream's eyebrows rise as Zinka says that she wants to get out of the room.
Well, maybe I can help with that, she says. She says, you're staying here tonight, aren't you?
Yes.
She says, well, maybe I can stop by a little later and provide you some company.
Hard to reach my back when I'm taking a bath.
She puts her hands on your thighs and kind of runs them up the sides of your body, and her mouth gets close to your ear and she whispers something.
Oh my gosh, she's whispering you everywhere.
Just give me a second.
What is my food?
Oh, your food is brought out. They gotta cook the food, damn it. So you guys are given a platter of mutton, a platter of eels, and fried onions. The eels and fried onions smell amazing. They just like immediately get all your tummies rumbling.
What's her name again?
Beatrice.
Beatrice. Beatrice.
Yeah, huh?
What's behind that door over there where the dwarf came out?
Oh, those are some of the patrons' rooms, she says.
Oh,
She says, yeah, we got 6 rooms up on this floor, and some rooms upstairs too, hon.
where are ours? Upstairs?
She says, that's right. I think your rooms are ready now if you want to go up there.
I'm gonna eat first.
That's right.
Forking down these onions.
It's kind of like a big blooming onion that you would get in like Outback.
Is it all right if I eat in my room?
She says, well, I don't think Unger over there would like that. And Unger just gives you a look. His eyes squint. And he like cracks his muscles and snaps his neck.
I begin eating then.
Why are you so anxious to get upstairs?
I want to go to bed. It's been a long day.
Alright. So... She says... so Hala takes Zinfil by the hand and motions for you to get up like she's leading you to the bar. You follow her?
Yes.
Okay. So she squeezes over at this table here, and you sit across from her. And you notice that she pulls out some stuff out of a pouch, including a teacup. And she starts to prepare some tea. She says, "This will blow your mind," is what she tells you.
Drugs?
In the meantime, the dwarf, he walks past, and you see that he walks up to the table and he says, "Boy, what are you named, Emin?" And he's looking at all of you guys.
Maybe.
He doesn't look at Zorana, because he apparently knows that Emin's a male. But he kind of seems confused. Like he can't really tell if Emin's a male or not. He says, "The name's Hathawk. Hathawk Beardweiser. I'm looking for a business. I don't know, are you Emin?"
I could be. What's the business?
He says, "Okay, could be." He says, "I have something here from Gwilhelm Talabat."
I don't know who that is.
The Lord
Who's that?
Talabat.
Did I meet him?
Not really, sort of. You didn't meet him directly.
I didn't meet him. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I don't know no Talabat.
So is one of you Emin or not?
I point at Thornburg. That's Emmett. Just give it to him.
Well, all right then. And you see he pulls out a bundle from underneath his kind of bluish green cloak. And he says, "That's for you, boy." He says, "On behalf of the Lord's Alliance." This is what he says in a low whisper. But it's way too loud to be a whisper, but, dwarves.
I say.
And it looks like some
"Alright."
sort of wrapped cloth bundle with something inside of it, obviously. And he gives it to you. And he says,
Okay, I
that
take it very
there's
slowly, looking confused at Emmett.
that there's a messaging stone. You're supposed to use it to report back to Lord Talabat when you get the chance.
Of course.
He says, and this here too, and he fetches inside of one of his belt pouches, and he pulls out what looks like two gold rings, except that one part of the ring has kind of got what looks like a signet on it, but he gives it to you and he says, "Now you're supposed to wear that signet down, you understand?"
No.
Look at you,
How
guy.
does that mean?
Lift your head.
Okay, yep.
He looks
I
and he
got
says, "Are you sure you're Emin?"
That's Emmett, tall and proud.
He's usually just not used to dealing with such gruff dwarves, good sir. Perhaps some wine might take the edge off your beard.
Wine.
I mean,
I don't need no wine. My name's Hathach Beardweiser. He says, my family comes from a long line of brewers.
Beard wise.
He says, let me show you what this guy looks like. So I didn't actually show it to you guys. There you go. He says, look at this beard. So lustrous and smooth it is. He says, definitely no wine to go mussing it up and smell like grapes. No, sir.
Illustrious beard.
Anyway, you got any questions, you know where to find me. I'm staying in that room over there, and he points over at the corner over here. He says, feel free to stop by. All right?
all right then. Take care and enjoy your beard.
He gives you a look. Oh, and that other ring is for the other one you were with.
Okay.
You're not supposed to wear them
no
both.
Problem.
It's for Zinfo.
Sure. I know what you're talking about. No problem.
And with an accomplished look on his face, he struts away from you, kind of proud, and he goes back to the bar and orders another beer and takes it to his room.
This is for you, I suppose. I hand the shit over to Emmett.
No.
I don't want them.
I take one ring and I slide it over the table, roll it to where Zinfeld was sitting. I'm like, yeah, that's for her. I look at the other stuff and I'm like, yeah, I'll take care of this.
I'll hold on to that for her.
Put it in the bag.
Huh?
This wasn't a ring in stone.
That's right. Inside the cloth bundle is an actual stone. I'll show you right now. It's not that hideous as this picture. But from what you can tell, it is engraved with the symbol of the Lord's Alliance. Do you remember what that looks like?
No, I don't particularly care, but thank you.
Alright. Well, the Lord's Alliance symbol looks like a crown. There you go. But yes, now you have one sending stone in your possession. Apparently, the other one is probably in Lord Talibat's possession.
Leave both the ring and the stone in the bag and set it on the floor next to my chair.
Okay. And the other ring you said is by Zorana at the moment, where Zinfel was sitting?
Yeah, I rolled it across the table.
Sure.
And Zorana said she grabbed it.
Okay. So Zinfel, in the meantime, Hala is brewing you this tea. She gets hot water from Beatrice, who stops by, actually from some other waitress who's nearby. And while the tea is brewing, she says, "Now the point is not to drink the dream mist. You're just supposed to breathe it in. Drinking it can be really bad, like poisonous bad."
Noted.
She says,
How big a whiff?
"Oh, as much as you can, until it's not brewing anymore.
Okay.
Until you see no more steam." She says, "This stuff ain't cheap though. I hope you got some money."
Sure, how much?
She says, "First one's free, but I guarantee you're gonna want more."
Okay. We shall see.
All right. So she says it's ready, and I'm gonna show you kind of like what it looks like. I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Smells good.
All right. So first thing that happens is you roll me a d20. All right. So you feel incredible. You start to kind of get this induced dream that just takes over all of your senses, and you feel absolutely elated. Everything around you is exotic and beautiful, and it just fills you with this like intense feeling of elation. It's not cocaine. It's much worse than cocaine. So I need you to roll me 2 d4s. And the dream mist is in your journal right now. Oh, not good.
I win.
Good roll.
Nice.
So did you see the entry, the dream mist, when I showed it to you?
I'm so glad Kareem did not get.
You already have something in your possession. You don't feel that low.
Yeah, you're right. Although it's probably worse.
Everything else seems drab in comparison. But essentially for the next 23 minutes, Zinfel, you are high as a kite. But also keep in mind that those 2 d4s mean something.
I know. I have no. I feel very weak.
All right. Meanwhile, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I get up from the table.
Sure. At
I'm
this
going to
point,
go to
you've
bed
had your
first.
food, and you can do whatever you want.
I'm going to sleep. I don't feel well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed too. It's been a long ass day.
Sure to brush your teeth and lock the door.
I'm definitely gonna lock the door.
Kareem starts heading towards his room, or where he thinks his room would be.
Sure, sure. And is Thornburg following?
Yeah.
There's a set of stairs far to the south of the room. Over here.
Should I walk?
Yeah, sure. You can move your guy. As you pass this table in the center here, these people look like they're playing some sort of game.
Look like they're playing a game of D&D.
That does look like D&D.
Wait a second. Wait a second. They are playing a game of D&D.
That game looks really cool. Awesome.
That's the most meta thing ever.
Yeah, this guy up here is the DM, obviously. All right, so wait, hold on before you start doing that. When you get to about here, Kareem, you notice that these guys are giving you super hard looks, and as you pass by their table, you recognize them. You want to take a guess at who they are?
Oh, no. Dumb and Dumber.
Does Thornburg recognize him?
Oh yeah, Thornburg recognizes them too because you're right behind them. In fact, they're in your journal. Okay. There's Mr. Shine.
Mr. Shine, son of a bitch.
Any of you guys a fan of Game of Thrones?
Yeah, nice.
And that's Barbarossa.
I say, Kareem, wait a second. These,
What?
and I just like turn to the guys and I say, you
These-
sons of bitches, what the hell are you doing?
Hey, just keep on walking, you. Don't make any trouble. You don't want to do anything that you're gonna regret, says Mr. Shine.
Now you got me fully awake.
Just consider this insurance, boy. Just to make sure that you're out of this town once the daylight hits. And they look really tense. You can tell that they're like, they're ready to spring up like cats if you make any moves.
I sit down at the table.
Yeah, I sit down too.
What do you think, this is some sort of game? As Mr. Shine says to both of you.
Yes?
You're looking for trouble? You think that because your friend's here, you're gonna get saved? He says,
See?
don't think we're stupid. We know how to deal with adventurers.
Man,
Would you
we ki-
actually assault us in public?
He says, I got friends too, you know.
Man, we killed giants. What the hell are you gonna do?
Oh, you weren't talking so proud before when I had my short sword to your neck. And Barbarossa here threw your sword into the trees.
That's funny.
Shut up, Zinfel. Go back to your drugs.
They're good. You should have stuff.
I don't want to hear it. I got my sword now. I got my wits about me. And I'm not going to bed while you guys are here with my friends. I'm not falling asleep around you guys again. That was a big
I'll fall
mistake.
asleep fine.
You should go to sleep with them.
What's going on with Zinfel over there? She's freaking out.
I don't know. That's
Wow,
kind of fun, actually.
she looks really happy.
I think she's going to be in bed with the other one.
Do dancing for me.
Yeah, Hala is actually dancing for her.
Right. Look, I'm not really scared of you two, and we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, I guess my friends can defend themselves. I'm pretty fucking tired.
Yeah.
That's right, you
All
keep
right.
moving.
I'm locking my door though, and I'm sleeping with an eye open. So don't come up, because I'll be ready.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be one step behind you. He says,
Wait,
"You
no,
stay in
I
this.
said don't do that.
You stay in the city longer than you're supposed to." He says, "Well,
And
let's
what?
just say that you'll be missing a kidney very soon."
What? A kidney?
I really appreciate you guys warning us like this because that really makes it easier on our end. You're a gentleman. As much as, you know, you made a mistake before, I believe in forgiveness, and I'm gonna go to bed. We're gonna get out of here tomorrow, like I said.
The guy in the green cloak, Barbarossa, he's just laughing. He goes, "Oh, look at this one."
God damn it, I thought that was a good speech.
Wait, I got this.
I'm going to bed.
It was terrible.
All right.
It's been a rough day.
So Thorber's getting up and he's going upstairs.
Yeah, I just get up and like I'm all flustered and I just run upstairs.
I just casually walk upstairs.
All right. So I'm gonna move you guys to the second floor. Come on, Firefox. All right. There you go. So the people sitting on the north side of the bar, like Zorana and Emin, definitely noticed that there was some strange exchange with these two dudes here. But then Emin and Thormer just went upstairs after like a couple minutes.
Hurry,
I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry.
They're going to sleep with each other. They couldn't get out fast enough.
Oh, so when you get to the second floor, first of all, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know where our rooms are?
Yeah, there's like a little plaque in front of the door.
Oh, okay.
It's like a chalk plaque, and you see your names written on it.
Oh yeah.
These things are baths. So you have a private bath.
Oh. Well,
I start disrobing and get in my bath.
Sure.
same here. I
Alright.
assume that chest can lock, right?
No, it does not have a lock on it. You can
Okay.
supply your own lock.
I don't have a lock. Instead of putting it in the chest, I'm gonna put all my really valuable stuff underneath the bed.
Sure. Alright, in the meantime, Beatrice comes by the table, clears some dishes because you guys are done eating. Says, "Can I get you guys anything else?"
It was delicious, but I think I'm full. Thank you very much.
She says, "Alright. Fair enough. Your meal's paid for. So, room's upstairs. Your name's on a chalkboard outside the room. Let me know if you get lost."
Okay, thank you.
And then she finishes cleaning up and goes back behind the bar.
I'm just trying to keep an eye on Zinfo, make sure she's okay.
Totally okay.
Long
Excellent
minutes
judge of
pass
character.
as you're watching Zinfel. Rilix is just kind of sitting on the end of the table looking at her, like curiously, her tail flapping back and forth lazily. Like a cat's would, just watching her.
You're like a giant. When'd you get so big, Relix?
Are you doing anything in the meantime, or are you just kind of waiting for the high to die down? I'm asking Zorana and Emin.
I want to wait until it dies down. I want to make sure she's okay.
Sure. Well, it takes a long time, maybe about 20 or 25 minutes pass. When you finally see like Zinfel, like her face kind of returns to normal, and her eyes start to flutter open again, and when you come to Zinfel, you just realize like, man, that was awesome, so awesome. That was like one of the best experiences you've ever had in your entire life, and you just wanna chase it again. You just want another one. This compulsion in you is just drives toward that.
So good. So good. So how much are
Right,
those?
right? Wasn't it great? That's what Hala says. She says, well, they're not cheap. She says, Dream Mist is one of the best things you can ever take. She says, but you're an adventurer. You look like you got some money. She says, it's just for yours for the small price of 200 gold.
Holy shit.
Come on. Maybe you can get some money from your friends if you don't have it. I'm sure they'll want some too.
Oh, no. Don't worry. I have the whole party loot in my bag here.
It's true.
That is true. I forgot about that. Her eyes like light up with this huge smile.
Oh, the party loot.
Give me another hit, man. I mean, girl.
Bad decisions over there.
Well, wait. Let's not get too hasty. She says, I'm gonna need to see some money. Can't just be handing out this stuff for free, you know. And are you sure one's all you want? I don't think it's such a good idea for you to take it right now. She says, it can mess you up if you take some too quickly after you've had your last, but you're more than welcome to try in a few hours. Nothing like hitting up a hit of Dream Mist in the morning after a good night of sleep.
I have to wait.
She says, well, I don't want to see a pretty girl like you, you know, get ahead of herself is all.
Oh, you're so sweet looking out for me. All right, let's see. What do I got in my sack? Let's see.
Oh, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I am wise.
Yeah. She says, listen, you gotta wait at least an hour between them. But after that, you're fine. But whatever you do, you cannot drink the tea. Just always remember that.
Drink the tea. Yes.
So are you buying some?
Yeah, I suppose so. Let's see. Probably. Let's see. Need a little bit. Tomorrow. Let's see. How many hours tonight?
All right.
Right. Well.
So, so how many are you buying?
Let's. I'm trying to do math, but it's hurting me. That's. Oh. Okay. So take off my silver necklace with the gemstone that I'm wearing.
Okay.
All right. You could take this. You could take this. Let's see. These are all in 250s.
Do I see Zinfel take a bunch of things out of her bag?
Oh yeah, you guys, you're looking at her. She's even taking the necklace she has off. The necklace she has on, she's taking it off. She puts it on top of the table.
I'm gonna stand up and just kind of casually walk over there.
Pull out a bronze crown. There's an engraved brass jewelry box.
And I'll walk up behind Zinfel and be like, so, how's your time here with Hala? Having fun?
She says, "Hey, are you looking to party too?" She says to
Party
you.
only in the safety of the trees. So, no, that is not any kind of analogy for doing more drugs. So,
Drugs? No, nothing like that. She says, "I got other things. It's just for good times." She says, "You're interested in some tech? Maybe icicles?"
not really, to be honest. Some twigs.
Get some Dream Mist. It's good. I'm thinking of buying like 5 doses.
How much is 5 doses?
She says, you know, 5 doses is it's 1,000 gold." She says,
1,000 gold?
"But you're adventurous. You look like you got the money. This is fine stuff." She holds up the necklace. She's looking at it.
I think you should ask the rest of the party before you go wherever this is.
Well, 2 of them are upstairs humping or something.
We can ask them in the morning. Hala,
Yep,
you'll be here in
yep.
the morning, right? Right, Hala? You could ask. We can figure out later, right?
Ask them in the morning.
Yeah.
But that's such a long time from now.
You
What
could
will
go
I do in the
see.
next? I get to have another in an hour.
Okay. I'm rubbing Zinfel's shoulders. I think you need to go to bed, sweetie.
No, the party's just starting. The night is young. That's what Hala says.
Oh. Hmm.
Come on, don't be such a party pooper. Why don't you just take a seat and enjoy yourself too?
Maybe
And
not.
you hear a male voice behind you because you're kind of standing over here, right, at the moment. And this guy moves behind you and he says, "Come on, there's no reason to ruin the fun that these ladies are having. Let me buy you a drink." And he motions to the bar where you see that there are 2 glasses waiting for you and him.
Oh, no, sorry. I don't really like to drink.
Perhaps something else would be of interest? Where are my manners? Let me introduce myself. My name is Allpar Hustin. At your service. Lord Allpar, that is. And he gives you a bow and takes your hand and attempts to kiss the back of it.
I'll let him kiss it.
He says, "Please, would you reconsider?" And he kind of gives you this very sly, debonair smile.
I would maybe later, but Zinfel here did promise me that we would have a good time tonight.
Looks like already she's having a good time, my lady. You can have a good time as well.
I'll have a good time having a conscious time.
He
But I
says,
do appreciate the offer. I will consider it.
There are other things that you may be interested in if you're not so willing to part with so much gold. Although I must say that the Dream Mist is perhaps the best of our offerings.
I'd probably look into it in the morning. I feel like everyone's tired tonight. We should probably get going.
He sighs. Well, I will miss your beauty then. Good night. He gives you a half bow and
Thank you. I'll bow back.
he looks at Hala and he kind of flicks his head real quick. And Hala kind of huffs and she stands up from the table.
I'll take all the stuff, put it back in the bag, and then take Zinfel.
Then she goes, stands over here and dances in front of these guys.
Oh, but my fun. I guess I should wait to ask. Yes, I'll wait to ask everybody else.
See, that's a good plan. That is a good plan.
Well, we'll be here tomorrow, Olapar says. The day after that, and the day after that.
Zarana,
Yes.
take the bag. I don't trust myself.
I'll look at M and see what he's doing. Kind of like shrug, and kind of like motion upstairs.
So is Emin following Zinfel and Zarana upstairs? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, that's what she communicated with non-verbal communication.
Sure, sure. Did you pick up the bundle at your feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so as you're passing by the table, you get really hard looks from the two guys at the table here. All three of you, as you go up the stairs, they're just watching you the whole way.
Which table?
The one with the green and the brown cloak, the one that Hala is currently standing at.
Oh.
And she's
Hello, the McKay.
these two guys, they're looking at all three of you, not just one person in particular. You can clearly see that they're armed as well.
You like motion to him like this. Fingers the eyes.
You give him fingers to the eyes. The guy with the big bushy black beard, he kind of like laughs. The other guy, he just stares daggers right at you. Like he is not amused by you giving him the fingers to the eyes.
I blow them a kiss, unaware of what's going on. Yes, we're beautiful. Thank you for noticing.
All right.
We'll head upstairs.
Sure. All right. Well, you're free to explore your rooms and call it a night, unless you're planning on doing anything else.
That's it. I take my bath and hopefully sober up more. Prepare for the shakes.
As the minutes go by, you just feel like, man, life is so boring now. It's like everything was so awesome on Dream Mist, and now everything is just so drab and gray.
Oh,
Even your bath just depresses you. But you currently don't have the treasure in your possession, but there is a very strong compulsion for you to go back downstairs. And do whatever it takes to get another dose.
resist. Do I have to roll to resist?
No, you already rolled to resist. You failed that saving throw. And right now, you're acting under the compulsion of a suggestion spell.
Perhaps in the cover of darkness I can sneak what I need. Also, that fine lady. I'm highly skilled at thieveries.
Alright, it's up to you.
Wait, I forgot something. I'm gonna go back and knock on Zinfel's room.
I believe Zinfel's in her bath right now. Yeah.
Zinfel, I forgot to give you something.
Oh, come in.
Go off, open the door. I had this ring for you. And wait, was there only one stone total with the whole package? It was just the ring, right?
1 stone total and 2 rings.
I'll give her the ring.
Sure. So it's a gold ring with a like a red and gold crown on the underside of it.
What?
This was something from a guy that said it was from Lord Taladin. One was for you, one was for Emin. Thornborg got one.
This is everything I've always wanted. Oh, you're an angel.
Are you sure you're feeling all right? Need me to come check on you later?
Well, I've been having thoughts. Like, maybe you want to give me that bag back.
I won't do that, but you think I could probably heal you with something? Maybe that would help? Put a lesser restoration you if you want.
Doesn't sound like a high, but I'll take it.
Help you get your mind off of it? Maybe. I don't know if it'll help, but it's worth a try.
She does seem kind of pale, and her eyes are kind of bloodshot.
And I'll cast lesser restoration on her.
Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make you feel any better. It makes Zarana feel better, but that's about it.
I feel so much better now.
Fair enough. Well, if you get any urges, come talk to me.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can finish your bath. Sorry. Okay, bye.
All right.
I'll go take my bath.
Sure. All right. Anybody doing anything else? Otherwise, I'm gonna assume you guys go to sleep for the night.
I don't have any parchment or anything, huh, do I?
Parchment?
Yeah, something to write with.
If it's on your character sheet, then yeah.
It's not.
Otherwise, there's a piece of chalk and a chalkboard outside your door.
No, it's not. Cream just goes to bed.
Sure. I'm gonna assume everybody goes to bed unless you say otherwise. Let me bring up a couple items that I wanted to talk about. So first, it's the next day. It's Myrtle the 11th. After you guys wake up. The second thing is I'm moving the current year, 5 years into the future. So it's actually 1491. From now
How
on.
long have I been asleep?
The reason being is because there's a lot of history of the realms that I don't want to deal with that happens in the year that you guys were in. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to move it ahead because it makes it easier for me. So that's all reflected in the calendar journal item from now on. Okay.
Well, you're a little late in that book now.
Yeah, that's very true. All right. But you guys wake up the next morning free to do whatever it is that you wish to do. I'm not going to bother cleaning out the NPCs all, at the bottom room. But you just tell me what you want to do. If you want to head out right away, then that's totally fine, and get the fuck out of Waterdeep. That's cool too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'd all probably congregate around breakfast, maybe.
Sure.
And,
Sure.
And I'd say, hey, so I don't remember if I said this to you guys already, but there were some creepos threatening me and Kareem last night, and they want us to get out of the city today.
They are not here this morning, by the way. You do not see them in the common room.
Okay. good. Yeah, so some guys told us there's gonna be trouble if we stick around. I don't really have anything else I wanted to do. It sounds like Lady Silverhand's pretty hard to see. What do you guys think?
I mean, we still leave today if we could get an audience with her today.
Yeah, how are we leaving? Did we discuss this yet?
We're going
By
through
boat?
the gate.
The gate?
Yeah, man, we found a gate.
What is this?
We were told of a magic gate that will take us to a different city.
Yeah, well, that sounds nifty. Let's do that.
Yes.
Do we do that right away, or do we want to still talk to Lady Silverhand?
If we could try, I say we should try.
Or do we all want to get some dream mist? Now, let me tell you something, people. Last night,
Hala is in the room, by the way.
I had something amazing, and I think you all should try it. But I need a little fundage from the party treasure.
Ooh, I'm interested. What is this?
So it's like this tea, but you don't drink the tea. You just like sniff the aroma, and it makes you feel so good.
Wait, what? Why can't you drink the tea?
I think it's not good for you.
Ah.
Is this drugs?
No,
You're
it's
talking about-
tea. It's tea. Sniffing
That sounds
tea.
like drugs.
It's drugs.
Drugs sound cool.
Now, Zinfel, come on.
Not in the
You know
daytime.
better than this.
No, I don't. It's really good.
Is it going to help us focus on getting to Lady Silverhand?
Oh, you have nothing but focus.
I don't know why I don't believe.
Wait.
Hmm.
Is this why you were freaking out and yelling at us last night when we were talking to those dudes?
Most likely.
Wait, what?
Zinfel?
She's like, I don't remember that.
All
Totally
right, all
inner
right.
dialogue. My mind.
No, you were very loud.
Impossible. I'm never loud.
No, you were loud. Yelling throughout the bar. Anyway, let's go find Lady Silverhand.
Yeah, all right. Let's
I
get
don't know about this dream
let's
mist
get
stuff.
moving.
It's okay, Zinfandel. We'll find you something else.
Hey, maybe we'll find it on our travels.
Okay.
You know that weird giant toe I gave you, Zinfel?
Yes.
If you take that and you scoop up some dirt with it, oh no, never mind. You can throw that. If you take a stone, you can just eat a rock. Maybe that'll get you high or something. I don't know. I never tried it.
I'll try it. I go
That's pretty
outside, get a rock.
You gonna go grab a rock from outside? Is that what you just said?
That's right.
Okay. Sure. So when you step outside, you notice the dudes in the green and brown cloak that you saw yesterday, they're standing right outside the bar. They're leaning against the wall. One of them is smoking a pipe, the other guy has just got his arms within his cloak. And he gives you a look. In fact, both of them notice you. But you walk across the street and you find like kind of a loose cobblestone, and you're able to pry it up out of the ground. And as you walk back into the inn, they're just like giving you hard stares, their heads slowly turning as you walk back into the Grinning Lion.
Hi,
Amazing.
fellas. I munch on a rock in front of them.
The guy gives you the oddest look, like, how the fuck is that possible? The other guy just goes, he just kind of shrugs. The guy smoking the pipe, which is the guy with the big black beard. But they don't say anything to you. They don't reply back at all. Actually, I'm sorry. No, let me change that. They actually do say something to you. The guy with the really hard face, the one who's got his hands tucked up under his cloak, he says, "You and your friends leaving today? You better
Yeah, we're
leave.
checking out.
That's good."
Why, you want to escort us?
He says,
I didn't
"Maybe
know we
to the
called a
9
cab."
hells. Maybe I'll escort you to the 9 hells. But Anthony's just wants to make sure that you're out of Waterdeep today, that's all. In fact, you're running a little late. You should tell your friends that. You remember Anthony's, don't you?"
Oh, yes. That incorrigible guy from Golden Fields.
Winter beat on
Oh, yeah.
Where's Winter?
outside.
He's outside. He's on the other side of the inn.
He's still holding a grudge. I didn't kick him out. He got himself in an ass.
I don't really give two shits what happened. All I know is that we were hired for a job, and we're here to complete that job. And then he takes kind of like a step forward, and you can see the glint of steel underneath his cloak, and he says, "Now get moving. Tell your friends, get the fuck out."
Eat some dream mist. Oh, there's a woman inside. She has a bunch of it. You help me jump her. You can have half. My friends took all my money. I'm really hard up. I'm desperate, man.
The guy with the big black beard, he says, "She don't look right, man. She don't look right, Mr. Shine." Mr. Shine just he moves really quick, like the quickness of a cat. I don't know if Relix is with you at the moment or if she's with the party. But if she is with you, she like hisses at him and bares her teeth. And he gets right in your face, and he says, "I ain't fucking around. Now get."
I'm a getting.
So while you guys are downstairs, you notice that Emmett is not with your party.
Where is Emmett?
Well, he never came down.
He's probably gonna try and score me some dream mist. He's such a sweet guy.
Probably still asleep.
Yeah, I'll go get them. I go upstairs.
Sure. You go upstairs. His room is wide open. You do notice also the window is open.
I go inside and I look around.
But he's gone. You don't see anything.
I look under the bed.
He's gone. He's not under the bed either.
I look out the window.
Sure. It is a foggy morning in Waterdeep. The sun is just barely coming up. You can hear the sounds of the city essentially waking up. The distant cry of seagulls. It's chill and brisk in the air, kind of like a cool spring morning, but no sign of Emmett anywhere.
I go back to the party.
Sure.
Well,
See that?
bad news, guys. Emin was abducted.
Was he abducted? How do you know he was abducted? Was he not in his room?
There was a struggle. That's what I saw.
God damn it.
And you didn't go after?
The room was just torn asunder, and he was.
It was not torn asunder. It looked totally normal.
It was torn asunder and gone.
Um,
So he's not in his room. Well, I guess we will find him.
Shit.
I trust that he can take care of himself. He's the crafty
Could be
guy.
in trouble.
Zinfa, you went back into the inn, right? After this guy got into your face?
I bet there was those assassins.
Well, I'm sure we'll meet up with him.
No, let me check. Let me check the room. I see this catastrophe.
No, you don't need to check it. Totally check it.
So Zinfa walks back in. She's got a half-eaten rock in her hand, like an apple. And you heard all this, and then you're going back up. You're going back up to the room. Oh, Thornbird did ask you how it tasted. It tasted like dirt.
Definitely a different experience. Not quite Dream Mist, but different.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, and those two fellas are outside.
I'm not worried about him.
Oh yeah, they said they were gonna.
Maybe
be
they
keeping
know
an
more
eye
about
on us. Oh
Maybe
yeah,
they
did
know
they
more
take
about
it?
Wait. If Emmett's gone, I wouldn't tell them that he's gone. Right?
But they're probably the one who took them.
We don't know that yet. So what they don't know, what we don't know, they don't know, won't hurt anybody. Right?
Oh god, I'm so confused.
I'm going outside.
Let me go to Emmons' room and check for traps.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna try and talk to the bartender, Unger. Is he there?
Oh yeah. Who's this lady?
I have a question. Might be a really stupid question, but nonetheless a question.
He gives you a look.
Perhaps how one might get an audience of Lady Silverhand.
His face gets so serious. He's like, "You're joking, right?" With the like the
I'm not.
gruffiest, deep voice.
I'm really not joking.
Yeah, you just don't ask for an audience with Lady Silverhand just like that. You gotta be some
kinda
noble or something.
I overhear this, and I go sit down with Zorana, so I can hear the conversation better.
Sure, and in the meantime, Zinfel's going back up to Emmen's room, and you're kind of looking around.
Yep. I want to see this crazy scuffle.
Okay. There is definitely no crazy scuffle.
Check for tracks. Did he just leave out the window?
You don't notice. Well, why don't you make me an investigation check?
Oh.
You don't notice any signs of a scuffle or the room being broken into or broken out of. It just looks like the window was left open, and along with the door, none of Erin's possessions are here.
Okay.
In the meantime, Zorana and Kareem, you are talking to Unger, right? And Kareem walked on over?
Yeah, I say, well, pardon me, but what if we have crucial information about a giant attack that happened in another city? Don't you think she would be interested in knowing about this?
Here's your look. I'm just a bartender, man. He says, what do you think I know? I don't know anything. Send her a letter. That's what nobles do, right? They read.
How do nobles get audiences?
They're nobles. They
What?
just ask for them. Are you some sort of noble? You don't look like a noble to me.
We might know some.
Well, then I'd probably suggest getting them to request an audience.
We'll do that.
Yes, bro.
Much
Oh, we
appreciated.
have a friend, right? Sebastian might be able to help us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
hopefully.
Oh, happiness.
He's a noble.
Wait a minute. There was that dwarf here yesterday with a half-elf. It looked kind of noblish to me. Half-elf didn't come out of her room though. But from what I hear, her name's Andway, and she's able to get. She's in tight with the lords.
The half up.
Kite.
Yeah, whatever. He turns his back on you and goes back to cleaning his bar.
Wait, where'd they go?
Thank
Are they
you,
still? Do they have a room here?
They left this morning.
Where?
Fuck if I know.
I
You need
know.
anything else?
Kareem?
Information ain't free, you know. You either buy a drink or you get the fuck out.
Man, I don't want to spend my money. I'm leaving.
Thank you, Uncle.
Whatever. So Zinfel, are you done searching the room?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you head back downstairs. So at this point, like literally just a few steps behind Zinfel, Emin is right behind her. And he's at the top of the stairs walking right behind her, following her down.
Hey guys, I found him.
Emin! Oh,
Emin,
good
you were captured. What happened?
I was in the bathroom. What's wrong with you people?
Oh, whatever.
Kareem said there was a scuffle in your room and the window was open and you were gone.
No scuffle? What difference?
I didn't believe him for a second anyway.
You know, drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad.
Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go find Lady Silverhand.
What? No. She'll never agree to see us. She's noble. We should just get out of the city and go do something useful.
We have noble friends. Nobles can get audiences with her. Maybe if we ask one of the buddies we met.
You're right. I don't like this place. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, to be honest.
We should at least try.
Although I am curious.
Nobles suck.
Nobles do suck.
I couldn't agree more and ready to get out.
Do we all hate nobles?
No.
We all
I
hate
don't
Wait.
really have an opinion.
I think we all hate nobles, except for Zinfel, maybe.
Oh, Zinfel. If you could only get one more dose of Dream Mist, that would totally make you feel better.
Let's leave. I'm ready to travel to the next area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Zinfel scratching her neck like that is creeping me out.
Just need an advance on my allowance.
We have one.
Get me through the day.
Let's see new places. You guys talked about the gate? What are we doing?
Oh, yeah. We're just go to the gate, say your Harpers, and they'll let you in. And then we're gonna go to wherever they store all the freaking Dream Mist.
No. I don't think we can go to any more major cities.
Well, Zinfel does have a package to deliver.
Oh yes.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Up in Neverwinter. Now, before we head up, what about our good friend, the Lord of Yarta, or oh god damn it, I forgot his name.
He's fine.
Artem.
We left him in the some slums or some shit with
Father
some
Eudarian took him.
weird guy.
Father Eudarian took him to the church in the south.
Yeah, some weird dude
He's going to take
in the
care of
slums.
him and study
It's
him.
fine. Yeah,
I
we're all good.
forgot to tell you.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
That's right, Lord Artan is off your hands.
Yeah, he's fine now. We're good. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yep.
Couldn't
All
we
right.
stop by?
No.
Why don't we take a 5-minute break? I have to go to the restroom. Why don't we come back at 9:50?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna grab some food.
You have to go to the bathroom. It's not a restroom. No resting there.
It is technically a bathroom. Where's the other one?
It's in the fig tree.
So well
Fig
hidden, I
trees.
can't even see it. I don't think so. It's not here.
I hid it.
You hit it?
It's in the front side under the big tree. Oh, actually I put it in this tree. Never mind. It's in this tree. Sorry, forgot.
This stuff's amazing.
Good stuff.
Good deodorant.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Doesn't smell like anything.
Good. Good. Amy,
Alright.
you wax my pig. Horrible job.
Why it hurts?
Yeah, 'cause I was afraid. So you're supposed to go fast, but I went too slow and I couldn't take away all the wax. So I had to go over and over and
Should
over
let me do it for you. Easier if somebody
And I
does
did it
for
well.
you.
The first half here, I did. I was like, yeah. But in the second half, it's in a weird angle. So.
You should let me do it for you.
What I used to do is instead wax is different, and I did a mess, and I cleaned up with coconut oil everywhere.
Come here. This was today?
Just now, yeah.
You didn't make a mess?
No, the machine. From last time when I stored it, I guess it wasn't cooled enough.
I remember and I cleaned it for you, right?
I bought a machine. I threw away the other one.
Wow.
Remember, I was in a rage.
I remember cleaning it. Because
Yeah.
you were so upset.
Yeah.
Like, I spent like 3 hours cleaning it. You still use that machine?
No, I threw it away.
All that time I spent cleaning it.
It
You threw
wasn't.
it away
It wasn't
anyway?
clean enough.
I remember how upset you were.
Yeah.
What's this? You got some
Yes.
gift card for Mother's Day?
Why did 3 items in that thing? already waited for me and I was in the bathroom waxing. I didn't hear him cry, I didn't make a sound. Just gotta make sure that he's breathing. Is the little butt moving up and down?
Breathing.
You said yes? He's breathing?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, that's reassuring.
It looks like he is. It's hard to tell. If I look really closely, you can see his little chicho going.
Good. Big rolls.
Jay and Kareem are frozen.
Oh. I don't feel frozen.
Yeah, it was you frozen for me too, Joe. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh man, let me see if I lower the video quality, if that makes a difference. Now I just see Kareem eating.
Got them chips.
Chips.
Chips away.
No? That's interesting that they're named Chips Ahoy when they're cookies.
They have chocolate chips in them.
Oh yeah, you're right. That makes sense now.
You're welcome.
What are you eating?
Me?
Looks like you're eating out of a like a measuring cup.
It's heavy cream and white chocolate chips.
Hmm.
Good portion control.
That probably is a good one.
I don't know how much heavy cream or white chocolate chips it is.
I've never actually seen anybody eat heavy cream. Is it whipped?
No, it's just like heavy cream from the
Carton?
Susan's weird.
carton and white chocolate chips.
Wow,
Drink it. It's fucking delicious.
it's crazy.
It
It's
is.
so fattening.
Yeah, I don't do it.
That's good for you.
That's delicious.
I only eat fat.
All right, so we have Kareem. Do we have Eric yet? The other Eric?
Thornburg.
Thornburg? No.
Where art thou?
So if I understood what you guys were saying before correctly, you guys said that you're just leaving the city. You're not using the gate.
That's
No,
what
we-
they want to do.
We're gonna use the gate.
Yes, the gate.
I want to try and talk to Sebastian. But I don't think
Crap.
everyone's gonna go.
Sebastian.
Nope. Chimes.
The butler.
The head butler.
Oh, you're going back to House Stan?
The house stand.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's what I want.
Well, that's what Zorana wants to do. That
That's
doesn't
what I
even-
want.
Let's just drag her. She stole my money. I don't like her anymore.
You gave me the bag.
I was making poor life choices at that moment, and that was one of them.
You're making a good life choice.
Wait, don't you
So
put a
that
gin
you
in the
didn't
bag?
make a poor life choice.
Doesn't the bag have some kind of minor enchantment or something?
That's right.
Protects you from like magic missiles or something. Force damage.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
No,
It might.
It's force damage by 5, I think. or
Yes,
something.
that's right. The first time in a turn that you take it. Okay. So, you guys are leaving the Grinning Lion as a group.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully.
And where are you going?
The gate.
I'm gonna get
Which is in the
Hello?
cemetery.
her first.
Hello.
The place I visited before.
Sorry, I was having difficulties. I'm here now.
All right. So when you leave the Grinning Lion, you see Mr. Shine and the other dude standing outside. They give you guys hard stares.
I ignore him. I see him, but I ignore him.
Sure.
Howdy,
I thought-
gentlemen. We'll
Just
see
go
you
over to
later.
get
I hope you're making plans to get out. But just
Yep,
in case,
we're
we'll
headed
follow
to the
you every
place.
step of the way, just to make sure.
No, actually, we're going somewhere that you can't follow us, so go be about your business.
He just looks at Barbarossa. And how are you planning on doing that?
Magic.
A smiting word.
What'd you just say, Eric?
I blast him with a smiting word.
See, I knew a combat would start.
Shrieking bolt, excuse me.
A shrieking bolt. Fucking Eric,
Actually,
man.
they're all grouped together. Thunderwave.
They are right next to each other. But yeah, you're not. I mean, seeing that you're going to begin casting a spell, which means that we're going to be jumping into initiative then. As a group. Outside of the Grinning Lion.
Woo!
In the north.
Here we go.
In the
Yes.
morning.
Yeah, it is the early morning, so. Give me a second because I need to set everything up now. Thanks, Mr. Eric.
Maybe he might visit the jail.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay. Thornbur's already ready. He's like, I want to roll initiative.
Dude, I'm so excited to use this new sword. Been waiting.
So give me 1 second, because no. I hate you, Firefox. Damn, you couldn't have told me this before the break.
Wings it.
Dude, these guys are gonna get shit on.
They're gonna get shit on?
Go for it.
Yeah. There's only 2 of them. What are they gonna frickin' do?
We'll see.
Oh, I thought there were 3 of them. How many are there?
Oh,
only
there's
2 of them,
there's
right?
2.
Well, that we
One-
see, maybe there's more in the shadows.
No, it's fine. I just thought it'd be more effective to hit 3 guys, but I'll accept 2.
Okay, so
Mr. Shine's the leader, so take care of him and be good.
I got 9. Just didn't work the first time.
So, the front of the inn actually only has like a 10-foot space between that and the next building. It's kind of like really crowded over here, where the tavern actually is, so just keep that in mind.
So my intention is not to hit anything to cause property damage with the Thunderwave, because
That's fine. You could do that. Thunderwave is actually a 3x3, right?
yeah,
It's a
if there's not
15-foot
room-
cube. Nah, there won't be enough room.
Alright, the Shrieking Bolt, because I don't want to, cause property damage, and then everybody gets involved, and there's lawyers, and
And then there's lawyers. Sure. I will, I'm just getting the map ready, so if you want to, you can roll initiative. And I'm going to put you guys onto the map. There's Relix. And Emin is standing right here. Who wants to be next to Emin?
I'll be next to him.
I was probably leading, so it's probably more wherever the front is. So I was leaving the place pretty fast.
Sure. Well,
See,
considering considering the limitation of the building, however, that's currently where you guys are on the map. Do I have all 5 of you there? Yeah. Alright, and now let me roll initiative for these suckers. And change the combat music. Okay. Almost ready. Oh, not 178. All right. So we're in just normal initiative. You know, these guys were expecting a fight. You do not get a surprise round on them or anything like that. But surprisingly enough, Thornburr, Serena, and Kareem are all at the top.
Wait. But doesn't he start with the streak or no?
No, because what happens when you do fights without surprise? I roll shitty and go last. I mean, it's a known quantity. It's like, you know, gravity is 32.2 feet per second.
All right, so actually, you know what? I do kind of agree with Emin here for a second. I'm gonna let him start off the round with the Shrieking Bolt, and this was on Mr. Shine. Is that correct?
Sounds.
All right, so go ahead. What do you need to what do I need to do? Make a save?
It's only DC 15.
Ooh.
Not 1.
Strength DC 15. And this was on Mr. Shine.
I just picked the guy at random. Whoever was the first one to start talking is the one
Yeah,
I
that's
shot.
that's the guy who's talking.
Alright.
All right, so he fails. Takes a ton of damage. 35.
Flying 3 feet back.
Oof. So 30 feet back. He just slides along the ground.
Wait, before he slides, do any of us get reactions because he's moving, or is that just not a thing?
No. No.
No.
Okay.
Because it's a push. I don't think
Yeah,
you
they,
can-
Right.
yeah, they have to leave of
Got it.
their own volition.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, you shove him back with a bolt of air that just comes out of your hands. The glyph of air, or whatever it is, wind appears briefly and just shoves Mr. Shine all the way back into almost the building next door. So we'll just assume that this area is just another building on the same street level. Anything else, Simon? Actually, that's it. I'm just giving you one surprise round. You know, you get one action, and then you're at the end. So now it would be Thornburr at the top of the round.
I just pull out Retribution, give her a kiss, and then take a swing at Barbosa over there.
All right.
Say you shouldn't have started this.
All right. Unfortunately, with an 11, he sees you whip out the blade and he just ducks under it as you swing right over his head in a downward arc.
Oh, I shouldn't have showboated.
Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna move up to this side of him. And then I look at the other guy, and I say, I don't say anything. I just cast spiritual weapon, and attack him with that, with my bonus action.
On Barbarossa or Mr. Shine?
On Barbarossa.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, on Mr. Shine. Mr. Shine.
So spiritual weapon. Let me pull that out.
Oh, 12.
Okay. 12 is not going to be good enough. You can move the spiritual weapon where you want, but it should be under your control.
Yep, that's a good spot.
Okay. All right. So Thornbur is finished.
I'll just step behind him, behind Barbarossa there, and that's it.
Sure. All right. Now Zorana, you go.
As soon as I see him do all these dashing moves, I'll take a step back and try and shoot Mr. Shine in the knee. I don't want him to be able to be very movable.
I used to be an assassin, so I took an arrow to the knee.
Or probably not.
No. A 12 is unfortunately going to miss, and just due to the suddenness of the combat, it hits the ground short from him and just like shatters on impact in the pavement before him.
So we never talked about this, but is there a chance he's prone?
No, your Shrieking Bolt doesn't knock things prone. Unless it says it does.
I tried.
And that'd be bad anyway, because she would get disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Range.
Range the distance. Because she's shooting. I kept thinking of something else. Drugs
What
are
about
bad.
sharpshooter?
Drugs
I
are
think it
bad.
does actually make a difference.
I don't think Sharpshooter gets around prone targets.
Doesn't
I think it just makes it no cover.
it? Yeah.
Cover's not effective.
Yeah. Alright, so Zorana, you're finished. Alright, Kareem.
Okay, I'm going to move to the side. If I can. Boop, boop. And I'll go right here. And I'm gonna shove this big guy in front of me to the ground with my shield.
Sure.
So he has to make either an acrobats or an athletics against mine. So mine's 15. He has to beat a 15.
Ooh.
Damn it.
I rolled on the wrong sheet, but they have the same exact stats. So.
So I tried to push him. Doesn't work.
Yep. He resists it. He's a pretty big dude, so he gets under your shield and just shoves it off.
I grab one of my hand axes, or sorry, I get my whip, and I start slashing him. Make 2 attacks.
The 21 will hit, but the 12 will miss.
Okay. So I got a 6.
6 total. All right, you're able to whip the whip over your head, and then you slash down and hit him across the arm.
Okay. Yep, and that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Sure.
I'm done.
All right. So, Mr. Shine looks pretty pissed, so he comes forward, whips out a short sword in each hand, moves up to here, and is unable to get past Kareem to get at Emin, but does aim his attack at Thornburr. So just give me a second. This will be the first attack. He whiffs really badly, is unable to penetrate Thornburr's weapon. I'm sorry, armor, and then his second attack just clinks off of, just hits total air. I'm supposed to be a fucking legend. I'm sucking right now. Alright, Zinfo. Oh, I'm sorry, and he does say one more thing. He yells out at the top of his lungs, and he says, "Nox! Rathmore, get out here!" Is what he's...
Shit, Margaret.
Fuck.
All right. Looks like there's going to be company, so I'm gonna cast. As a bonus action, I'll cast Magic Weapon, and then move to here, and I'm going to strike this guy with a green flame blade. This should be a 14, but I'm still gonna miss. Oh no, wait, I have it. No, I don't have advantage. No, it's 14 to hit.
14 to hit on who? Barbarossa, right? Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm done.
All right. So Barbarossa will go. He does not like what you did to... Actually, no. They look like they're going to concentrate on Thornburr for now, because Thornburr looks like the biggest threat. And on top of that, Mr. Shine is currently threatening Thornburr, so he aims his attacks there. So first short sword attack.
Yep, down it.
Yep.
Whoa.
Ooh. Lots of poison.
Yes, so you need to make a saving throw, and on top of that, he also gets you with some sneak attack damage.
Whoa. Wait, is he behind us?
No, but he has an ally within 5 feet, just like a rogue.
Oh, right. Who's attacking? Barbarossa?
Barbarossa's attacking Thornburr, yeah.
Alright. 27.
It's going to be 27 to 16, so that's a total of 43.
Woo.
Shit.
Alright.
And then his
Oh, that hurt!
his second attack with the other short sword is a miss.
Thank fucking God.
All right, Emin.
What more? I do it again.
And is this on Mr. Shine again?
Oh yeah, he's my new friend.
Alright, so let's see if he makes a save or not. Oh, he passes a save this time. So he only takes 11, yeah?
I think so.
And does not get pushed. Alright. So big burst of air shoots out from Emin, strikes down on Mr. Shine, but he's able to put up his short swords in time to block it off. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Thornburr.
I go, oh fuck. Not again.
You could swear they just like pulled out your kidney in one of those blades.
I cast Cure Wounds, 2nd level.
Alright, 2nd level Cure Wounds on yourself.
On myself. Oh. And then with my bonus action, I move the spiritual weapon down or up, depending on your perspective, and make an attack. Oh, nice.
Very nice. Alright, so that's obviously going to hit as the spiritual weapon comes in and it slashes at Mr. Shine's back, cutting a deep gash across his shoulder for 15. He is still alive, but he looks like he's in bad shape.
Someone get him, please. That should hurt.
Are you doing anything else?
No, just getting ready to defend.
Alright, Zarana.
I'll step a little to the side. Say, look out for a sec. And I'm trying to shoot for Mr. Shine's shoulder.
Sure. So despite how many people are in front of you, due to your sharpshooter, you take aim, find an opening, hit with a 27.
6 plus humanoid. 4 plus 4.
So a total of 10. Alright, you managed to get him in the shoulder, but he is still alive. He grits his teeth and coughs out a little bit of blood. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Alright, Kareem.
Okay. Seeing that things are not going too well. So who was Mr. Shine was looking like he was hurt, or was it Barbaros?
Mr. Shine.
Yeah, this guy.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna focus on Barbaros instead, because he's a big threat right now. I'm going to use disarming attack.
He's got 2 short swords, just be aware.
Okay, well, I'm gonna disarm one of them if I can. So I'm gonna try to attack. Okay, I miss, so that sucks. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, that's much better.
Much better. So it's going to be crit. Going to do a total of 9 damage or more.
No, it does 9 damage. Oh wait, then I also do my superiority die. But anyway, he has to make a strength saving throw to see if he holds on to one of his short swords.
Alright.
Let's see this roll then.
Okay, he is going to fail with a 10. So,
Okay. So I remove one of his swords from his hand, and it falls to the ground next to his feet.
yes, it clatters to the ground.
Okay.
As you slash at his hand, he takes a total of 16 damage, is that right?
Yes. No, yes, 16 damage.
Okay.
Then I want to make a shove attack on him again. So that's gonna see. I need my strength or athletics. Ooh, that's really good. He has to beat 26.
1 second. Just gonna adjust the initiatives here. Which I apparently did not do before. I don't know how everything got out of order, but yeah. So 26 on the shove. Wow. He cannot beat that. Oh wait, he
Okay.
might. He just has to meet it, right?
Good.
This
He
is
has to
Mr.
beat 26, or he has to hit 26, actually.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Only if I roll a 20 can I do it. So no.
Okay. So, I have a question. Can I push him off the map, or is that...
No, that's a building. There's a building to
It's a
the left.
building.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can only knock him to the ground.
Yeah, technically.
Okay, well, I knock him to the ground, and then... I'm sorry, this is gonna be a long turn, guys. Then I'm gonna use Action Surge.
Sure.
So I get more actions. I want to pick up his sword while he's on the ground.
Yeah, his short sword. Picking that up,
Is that an action?
it would depend on what you're planning on doing with it.
I just want to take it from him.
Then yes, it would be an action.
Okay, so I pick it up from the ground. And I guess that's it. I don't think I have anything else.
Sure. So just to be clear though, you're holding a shield, a sword, and a whip?
I put my whip away. I just have his sword out and my shield.
Alright, so kind of like you clip your whip to your belt and now you're holding his short
Right.
sword in your hand. Alright,
Correct.
fair enough. So your turn is done and Barbarossa's currently prone on the ground. Zinfel, your turn.
Okay. Attack this prone person.
You get advantage now.
16 to hit the prone guy.
16's gonna hit.
Alright, he'll take 11 piercing, 1 fire, and then this guy's gonna take 4 fire.
So 12 total damage.
Yeah. And then Barbarossa takes an extra 4 sneak attack damage.
How much damage did Mr. Swine take? 4?
Yeah.
Alright. He's partially lit aflame, but he is still alive. Barbarossa takes a total of 16 damage, looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so you manage to stab down with your rapier into his side. You pierce him, but he's still alive. And then Mr. Shine like kind of gets a flash of green flame, but he's also still alive. But you did burn off his eyebrows. Which just makes him look even more creepy. Anything else?
That's all for me.
Oh, what has Winter been doing this whole time, by the way?
He's gonna stand guard behind me.
Okay.
Got my back.
Do you want to roll initiative for him?
I think I did. I think I just rolled a 10.
Okay. Let me put him on the order then. So we didn't do that
Stand
before.
guard on my rear.
Sure. Alright, so Zinfel's finished. Mr. Shine goes. He does not look pleased about any of this, and he turns the tail to run because he does not want to die to you guys. So he is going to take a disengage and start running away.
Sure, I'm gonna use my Sentinel ability to attack him with my reaction.
That's right, because he doesn't know that you have Sentinel.
Let's see. Well, I don't know what the attack plus is on that short sword that I'm using.
It's not
That I
magical.
don't have.
So it
So
would
it's
just be, yeah, whatever your
It's like a
strength.
+6 or whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
whatever
I'm
your
gonna just
normal
use a hand
attack
axe
is.
then.
No, use the sword. It's in your hand and it's poisoned.
That's right.
Well, I'm using the sword, but I'm just using that roll as
Just
my.
clicking it. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's easier.
click the roll.
Well, a 21's gonna hit.
Wait, don't kill him.
Well, that's a little late. He's poisoned now. Probably. Just to make the strength or-
You gotta roll 4d6 for the poison as well.
Okay.
Get in trouble if we kill him.
And are you killing him? Is that the plan?
Am I killing him, guys? What's going on here?
Don't kill him.
Well, Zerano doesn't want you to kill him. I'll give you 3 seconds to make a decision. 3,
He's dead.
2, alright.
Yep.
And you gotta roll damage for the hand axe. Well, actually, you don't need to, because there's no way he could survive this. He's got very few hit points left. So you could describe to me what happens.
I stab him in the back as he's trying to disengage, and it just and I whisper, "That's payback for last time."
Well, he goes down like a heap, dying. He's holding his back where you stabbed him in the liver, and then he goes, "You bastard! Tantalus will find out about this!" And then he just coughs and dies right on the side of the building. Barbarossa says, "Shine!" And he looks pissed. And with his short sword, he attempts to stab. Blah,
Does he
blah,
get
blah.
up?
Oh yeah, that's right. He does get up. Sorry, I forgot he was prone. He tries to stab Kareem.
Okay.
1 second.
Could use my reactions.
You have a reaction you want to use?
No, I already used it for the
Oh.
this round.
That's right, you did, because of the AO. So he does hit you. Looks like he rolls... Oof. A 25 to hit, and he gets 33 damage.
Okay. I have to make a Constitution.
Oh yeah, that's right, you do. So you do succeed on the Constitution save, but you only take 20 total. Or just give me a second. Alright, door opens behind Winter as a dude kind of halfway is in the doorway. Seeing that Barbarossa is surrounded by you guys, he's going to use a bonus action. Just give me a second. What the fuck was that?
What was that? Cat?
Lion.
So he summons what looks like a wickedly curved blade, perhaps like a very large dagger. Almost like very similar to kind of what Thornbird does with the spiritual weapons. To summon a spiritual weapon of his own.
Shit.
And he's gonna attack with it. Just give me 1 second. On Emin. That's an AC of 14.
Today, Galvatron.
Alright, so he is done. Winter goes.
Fuck. This
So-
shit.
So this guy is right here.
Winter, hoof him in the face. Do like a bucket kick into him.
That's right, you can.
I guess I could do just ram. Yeah, bucket kick him.
26 is gonna hit.
9 plus 4 damage.
So he kind of bucks with his back feet and
Yeah.
slams his hooves right into the chest of this guy for 9 total damage.
13.
Oh,
Yeah.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do math.
You hear a loud "oh" as he just got slammed in the gut. Anything else?
Just that.
Okay.
I almost imagined him like getting shoved into the bar.
And the door next to Zinfel opens. And what you see is a tall woman kind of wearing black and gray furs. She's got a huge, what looks like a two-handed sword in her hands.
Oh, hello.
She goes, "Sup?" But she doesn't swing yet.
How
Because...
many dream left?
Let me put her in your journal here. So she's in the journal under the Waterdeep NPCs as Nox. But she's unable to attack, like I said, because she used her turn to get up to her. Alright, Emmett.
They're still fighting. Okay, I murdered the one in front of me.
Barbarossa? Alright.
Sure.
Stop killing them. Shit.
Are you doing the same thing as before?
Oh yeah. Jerks. Stick with it.
Alright.
Get the fuck out of here.
Glad we're not causing a scene.
It's only been 3 rounds of combat, so he's going to fail his saving throw. He's going to take the full 33. He's still alive. But you do manage to blast him back with a gout of air. And where do you push him? 30,
Straight back.
30 feet straight back? Well, there's Thorn burned away.
Over, around, between his legs.
He's a tall guy.
Now, when you push things, yeah, they stop moving when they hit something. So, I mean, you could get him to here.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. I mean, to the side, whichever.
Sure.
Yeah.
As he slams into the wall. But he is still alive. He takes a big, like, he goes, oh, as he gets slammed into the wall, and his, you know, he's still only got one short sword. He looks pretty messed up. You heard a couple of bones crack when you did that, but he is still alive.
Well, yes.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Zarana.
Why the hell have we not yelled for guards?
Are you yelling for guards?
Considering it, but probably
No.
not a good idea.
We're murdering
considering
people in the street.
They started it. They're the ones hired assassins to kill us.
True. We have
Why?
proof.
Buy a noble to send assassins to kill us.
Let's talk about the details later.
We're commoners. Nobles win. We gotta kill them and get out of here.
Maybe you can send a cloud and we can fly away.
Oh, this woman Nox, by the way, says she's wielding a short sword. It's actually a glaive. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
All right, well, Zarana, you're up.
We'll go up to the side of the door where this guy is.
Yes. So you kind of see this guy with like really, really tight skin pulled over his face, almost a shaved head. He's wearing blacks and reds, and he just looks maniacal. His eyes are like all crazy and deranged looking.
Fuck. Going to try and take out my dagger and kind of like stab him from the side around the door corner. Get him in the shoulder. Fuck.
Let's see here. I think that is gonna hit. Yep.
7 plus 4. And since winter's close enough, he can buck him on my turn.
All right. So it looks like you did 11 damage, and then you said you're gonna have winter attack.
Yeah.
That's also gonna hit. Looks like another 13.
Yep. So
Nice.
Wait.
So you stab this guy in the leg while Winter coordinates his attack with yours, and just slams his feet right into the guy's hip. The guy looks hurt, but he's wearing a breastplate armor, so he doesn't look like he got so damaged that he's like out of the fight. He took the hit like a man.
Like a man.
Anything else?
no, just that.
All right, Thornburg.
I'm just gonna take a swing at the guy in front of me.
Nice.
11 damage.
All right. You could describe what happens.
I just stick my greatsword through him and pin him against the wall.
Ah,
Say,
nasty.
say, you son of a bitch, you should have left us alone.
He coughs up blood. He says, I hope Paul grabs you. Ugh. And that's it.
Wall.
So you can make a religion check. That's enough to succeed. You know that Baal is the god of murder in the Forgotten Realms.
Oh, you
His-
heathen, I say, and I spit on him.
Yeah. Definitely a chaotic evil god. His symbol is a skull with little droplets of poison around it in a circle.
I say, Ilmater, be with me, and I cast Healing Word on myself.
All right.
I'm gonna do it at 3rd level.
Sure.
Fuck it.
All right. Anything else, Thornburg?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Barbarossa's out of the initiative. Kareem.
Do I see this lady?
Oh yeah, you see her. She's right in front of Zinfel with the door open.
And she looks like she's part of them.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Shoot. I use Commanding Strike.
Sure.
So, I tell Zinfel, stab her! So, Zinfel gets an attack, plus my die is added for the damage if it hits. So,
Is no one in the inn seeing this?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're stabbing people, like, who are coming out of the inn. Oh no.
Those look like we're just killing people trying to step out.
Now, does your commanding strike add to her attack roll or damage roll?
Her damage roll, so it's not
Okay.
gonna hit.
So unfortunately, a 9 will miss. Anything else?
I can still do one more attack since I use an attack action. I'm gonna use menacing attack. It's my last dice. Whatever. Screw it. If I hit, the creature's gonna be frightened of me. So let's see. I'm gonna use the short sword that I have too. That's pretty bad. 13? Does 13 hit?
Oh no, no, 13 does not hit. You notice that despite her fur, she is wearing underneath some armor. Looks like scale, and your short sword just slides right off of it.
Got it. Oh, that's all I can do.
All right, Zinfo.
Okay. I will take a stab at this lovely lady threatening me. Booming blade. Ugh. Why do I even bother? And then I'll move. I just move away.
Are you disengaging?
No, since with mobile,
That's
as long
right.
as I attack something, I can just move away from it. So, I'm just gonna go here. You big guys, killer. I'm just gonna go sharpen my blades because they're not working.
Why don't you come up here?
I need a fix. I can't focus.
Oh no.
All right. So let's see here. So this guy, facing off against you and Winter, Zorana, he begins to chant some sort of evil-sounding prayer in some dark language, and he does not like Winter there. So I need Winter to make a saving throw. I believe against wisdom.
At least he is wise-ish. Nope, not really. Apparently not.
No? Okay, so Winter is going to be paralyzed.
Oh, that's better than expected.
Yep.
I was expecting
He
much worse.
gets to make a saving throw at the end of each of his turns. But otherwise, the guy wades past Winter and ends up in this spot right here. And now you guys can fully see him. And he's right next to you, Zarana. But he does not attack you because he spent his action making casting a spell. He does, however, use the blade to attack Emin again. The spiritual weapon. It's an 18 hit.
Yes.
Alright, give me 1 second. Yep. So this thing is vicious, and it's all force damage. You're going to take a total of 12. You got that?
Got it.
Alright, so like I said, Winter is paralyzed. He can make a new save now, at the end of his turn.
Probably not.
No. So he's going to continue to be paralyzed. Okay. The woman, she wades in, sees Emin and Kareem there. Kareem, you just attacked her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to concentrate on you.
Okay.
But before she does that, you see that she almost exudes menace. You see kind of this black, smoky aura appear all around her.
Sounds great.
And it exudes out in a 30-foot radius.
Whoa. Interesting. Maybe we should run, guys.
I need everybody to make me a wisdom save.
Oh,
Alright, everybody.
Winter as well, again.
Oh no.
Yep. Winter as well. Zarana, you're good. Zinfo, you fail. Kareem, you fail. Thornburg, you're good.
How do you roll saves on the character sheet? I seem to have started looking at Windows.
It's under proficiency bonus.
Thank you.
Saving throws.
Alright, so for the people who fail, I put this little heart icon on you. This broken heart icon. And what that means is that you're going to be frightened.
Got it. Okay.
Does everybody know what frightened does?
I have disadvantage on attacks against her, correct?
Yes.
That's unlucky.
You also cannot move closer to her.
Yes.
I think I don't need to move to attack anyway.
Yeah, but you have disadvantage. So.
I don't though. She's not spooky.
She spooked me.
So you are going to be frightened for 1 minute, just so that you're aware. As long as you're within her aura.
So 10 rounds.
Yep. Alright, and that's all she's able to do. Emin.
That sucks.
Okay. Give her some more of the same, or whatever.
Blow her up.
So strength saving throw. She's gonna succeed and take 8. And she's able to resist being pushed back. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Zorana.
Fuck. I'm gonna stab this janky looking guy in the leg.
Alright.
How dare you touch Winter with your perverted magics?
Oh, 22 will hit him with the dagger. So
11.
11 damage. You stab him in the other thigh. He looks pissed. He turns on you. He says, "You're gonna pay for that." And it's like gets really crazy eyes at you. Anything else?
That's it.
Thornburg.
I shoot a guiding bolt at the woman standing outside the door.
Alright, and Nox. Okay.
At Nox, yep.
Nice. 19 will hit.
Nice. So, does 15 damage.
Sweet.
And then I move my spiritual weapon up and make an attack with advantage from the guiding bolt.
Yep. 19 will hit.
Again. Nice. So 26 damage total. for the round.
Very nice. So, a bolt of radiance smacks her right into the chest. You say a quick prayer to Ilmater, and then your blade zooms over your head and cuts her right into the shoulder. She kind of looks like very nonchalant and unfazed by it, but you definitely did hurt her.
Oh god.
Like she's got like these really dead eyes. She looks exactly like Kristen Stewart, by the way. Anything else, Thornburg?
No, that's it.
All right, Kareem.
Let's see what let me think. Screw it. I'm gonna just use that poison dagger or short sword I have, and just attack twice. Do I have given advantage from giving guiding bolt, or is that just a Thornburg thing?
No, it's just the next attack that's made.
Ah.
So my spiritual weapon, once I
Got
did the attack, it was done.
Okay, those probably both miss.
Yeah, because you have disadvantage on the attack, so an 8 and a 10 will miss.
Okay. And then I'm going to use Shield Master to shove her to the floor, I guess. Screw it.
All right, so she gets an athletics, right?
Yeah, she has to beat 11. It's pretty easy, unless she runs like a 1.
All right.
Nothing happens. I'm completely ineffective, guys.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Zinfel.
Okay. I back away from the crazy lady.
Where are you going?
She scares me. And then I will toss a firebolt her way. At disadvantage, I guess. 20.
So now that you're no longer within her radius, you can, once you end your turn, you can repeat your wisdom save.
Okay.
All right. So you fired a firebolt at her. Even with a little bit of cover, that still hits.
12 fire.
Nice.
With
So you're ending your turn. Unfortunately, an 11 wisdom will not succeed. So you are still framed.
Okay. At least I hit something.
Wait, was I supposed to make a save too?
Only if you're not within her radius.
Got it.
Alright, so the crazy guy turns his attention on Zorana. But before he does that, he moves into this position. Give me a second. He just summons a huge column of black flame that literally just fills up that entire section where you and Winter are currently standing. So I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw for you and Winter, and I believe Winter
Might not be.
gets a disadvantage on it because he's paralyzed, but let me check. Yeah, actually, paralyzed creatures automatically fail.
Taken. I got a 15.
All right. So 15. Let me see if that succeeds or not. It does. So you are actually only going to take half of what I'm about to roll.
Shit balls.
Which is a bajillion damage.
It's actually not. I rolled pretty. Oh no, I rolled the wrong damage. Sorry.
Okay.
It's not a D6. It's a D8. It's not a D6. It's a D8.
Son of a bitch.
Are you alive?
Well, she only took half of that. Winter took the full 43.
Yeah, I'm alive. Winter's down.
Yeah, Winter's gonna go down. He doesn't die, but he is definitely,
Yeah.
you know, at 0.
Unconscious.
Right.
Well, bad.
And then Zorana, you're gonna take 21. Half of which is fire, the other half is necrotic.
This is not the Dumb and Dumber I have met before.
Those were obviously decoys to put us off our
Goddammit.
guard. To the true threat.
All right.
Yeah, I'm surprised that this is the backup team.
It's just a real team. Not the backup team.
He continues to concentrate the blade on Emin. So Emin, AC 18.
Still hits.
Still hits, and he's gonna do a total of 9 force to you.
Wait. Oh.
Alright, so Winter needs to make he needs to make 2 saving throws, one against the paralyzed and then one against death.
So wisdom. That's probably not.
Nope.
Anyway. And I don't know how to do a death saving throw on his sheet, so probably just roll a d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20.
Son of a
Alright.
bitch.
So one
Oh
strike.
wait, 2 of them. 2 rolls or just 1?
Just one. Alright, so he's got 1 strike.
Okay.
Alright, Nox goes.
Goes home.
In our head. The basket.
So Nox like twirls around that glaive like it's a extension of her arm, and she just spins it around with expert deftness 3 times. All attacks are on Kareem.
Okay. Miss. Hit.
Alright, 24 will hit 5.
Okay. I laugh better.
As you're frightened.
You are
She
very
just kind of
scary.
like smirks at you and like does like a head nod. Alright, Emin.
Sent you whisper. Oh, I hate when your math is correct.
Which guy?
Whoever's concentrating on the spell that is attacked.
It's not a concentration spell. That's a spiritual weapon.
I know, but it makes me feel better.
All right, so let's see here. Just gotta make a strength saving throw.
Oh, it's only 14.
Oh, he fails. So he takes 18 damage.
Just bounce him against the wall because there's really no place to send it.
All right. But he does take the full brunt of the damage. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Zarana.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him. And I'm gonna use Inspiration.
Whoa! All right.
I'm gonna gouge your fucking eyes out.
Oh god.
Stab him in the eye.
Oh!
Don't mess with Winter.
Another 11 damage.
Nice. So first the Hunter's Mark. Let me put that on him. 22 AC is gonna hit.
Oh yeah, so 7 plus 4 plus a extra 1d6. 14 damage.
Nice. What a dagger. It's no joke. Alright, you stab him in the gut, but he is still alive. You're not able to fully penetrate the blade, but he just gets really crazy, like spittle flies from his mouth, and he just cackles maniacally. Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Thornburr.
I say, well, that worked nicely last time. Let's try it again. Ilmater, smite this fiend. Oh, wrong one.
Not
A 15 on the guiding bolt will hit, though.
Nice.
Nice.
18
18
there.
damage.
And then actually I move the spiritual weapon, I attack the other guy.
Sure.
So I'll let one of my comrades have the fun with that one.
15 will hit him.
Nice. 9 damage.
Alright, so the blade comes up behind him, slashes him across the back, but he is still alive. He looks like he's in pretty
Ooh.
bad shape, though. Alright, anything else, Thornburr?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Kareem. So the first attack on this chick will get advantage
Why?
because of the
guiding
guiding bolt. However, it is counteracted by you're frightened, so it just evens out. Yeah, it's a normal attack.
Not unless I use my token.
That's correct. If you use your token, then you'll get advantage.
Screw it.
Damn!
Let's go.
Nice.
I attack her with my short sword. Watch it not even hit. So.
Oh!
I'll
When it
take
counts. That's very nice, because that is a poison short sword.
So that'll be. Do I double the?
Yeah, you
poison
double the
then?
poison damage because it is dice.
So do I roll twice 3 dice? So should I do 8 dice?
Yeah, you roll 8d6.
Okay, here we go.
Nice, man.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's
Wow.
average.
Why is it only 4d6? When you were hitting us, it was 7d6.
No, it wasn't.
Was it?
Roll back up.
Who was it actually?
No.
No. I think that was a different attack. Okay.
Bullshit. Short sword taking 7d6 poison damage.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
So it is much more.
Wait a second.
Oh, she has to.
So 14.
That is correct. So it's 14.
Okay, so.
You could just roll it all again. That's fine. I do have to make a saving throw at DC 15
I'll
take
just
half.
add another 68. I'll keep that number.
Sure.
So, add those together.
Thank you,
Oh,
Eric, for
shit.
pointing that out.
Dice 6 though. You might want to roll 8s.
With
Those
their
are really good
eights?
rolls.
Oh,
Wait.
sorry. No. I'm licking windows again. Ignore what I just said.
No. Yeah, it's they're not 8s. That'd be crazy.
Oh, she fails the save. Said it's 49 plus another 8, 57 damage.
Fuck.
Very nice.
She's still laughing at
She's
us.
still standing?
She's still standing, but you managed to get her like
What the fuck?
really, really badly, like in the chest.
I
She's like
attack her
totally
again.
taken aback by it. She coughs out blood.
Oh, another
She
one.
says, "Now that's a hit." She says.
So did you take more
uh,
poison? Yeah.
Yeah, if you continue to use the blade, she does take more poison. So, however,
24 doesn't hit? Or
Twen-
21.
21 will hit, yeah. So it looks like you did a total of... actually, let me make my save.
Yeah, let's see.
Alright, so she does pass the save, so she takes half the poison damage. So that's 9 plus 9, 18. Still alive.
Still alive. Well, I'm glad I hit her hard. At least.
She's in bad shape though. You see like her skin gets really pale and black veins start to come up her neck. She's definitely feeling the full brunt of the poison.
Okay.
Even her
Damn.
final form.
She's no longer glowing.
This gives me some, inspiration, and I use second wind to lick my wounds.
Sure.
Ah, that's really bad, but okay. So,
You licked him.
Alright.
I'm at 40 HP now.
Okay. And you guys were worried.
Still worried. Still alive.
You're lucky.
That was pretty lucky.
That was pretty lucky. Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna use my luck armor, right? I can do that, or does it have to be a 1d20? Yeah, never mind. I
Yeah,
won't
it's a
do that.
1d20 roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
But good point. Good job remembering it. Zinfel.
I remember everything.
Really?
Yes, I just noticed my Relix is gonna withdraw because I don't know why she's in the middle of combat. And
She's got fear on her anyway at the moment.
yeah, why she's running. Well, that's why she can't run to me because that would be closer. And I'm gonna firebolt her again.
Alright, she's got cover.
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
Yeah. So it's gonna
I'm
miss.
just gonna keep moving away.
You're out of the radius, so you don't need to keep moving away unless you really want to.
I'm
but
still scared. Wait, save.
you can make a new wisdom saving throw, though. Alright.
I'm not scared anymore.
So now you are no longer frightened. Alright. So the priest goes.
It's a priest.
Yeah.
The god of chaos.
Let's see here what this guy is gonna do. Ooh, that's a good spell.
Disintegrate? Yeah, it's a lovely spell.
Oh, please don't say that. Why would you say that, Zinfel?
She's helping.
Oh, it's a different one. Alright, so let's see here. He turns to Kareem and he says, "Enough of that. Perhaps you'll enjoy some time in hell. And I need you to make me a charisma saving throw."
What the fuck? I don't wanna know. I don't wanna go to hell. Oh, don't let me go to hell, guys. What are you saying?
Oh man. So you just see Kareem kind of implode on himself, and you guys smell a sharp tang of brimstone. And Kareem, you disappear, and you end up in some very strange place that you've never seen before. You find yourself kind of in this shadowy, dark, flame-ridden plane of existence, someplace that you didn't even know what was possible to get to. As I've banished you essentially from the map.
Oh my god. I don't think I'm in. Where am I?
Can't
Where was it?
anymore.
Water deep anymore.
Now, the plane itself doesn't actually harm you, but let's see here when you actually do come back. Ooh. Okay, so it is a concentration spell. I'll make a note of that.
Okay, I know what's going on. I'm so afraid.
Yeah, this place is pretty scary. But yeah, you're gone for a minute, or until concentration ends.
Friend.
No!
Oh, we just saw him implode.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna say versus Peter again.
Yeah.
All right, second death saving throw and paralyzation saving throw for Winter. So that's his second strike. And he's still paralyzed. Oh, I'm sorry. Because of the banishment, he's no longer paralyzed. I had to drop concentration on that. Which means I should have made a bunch of concentration saving throws, but whatever. I just remembered. Sorry.
I don't think it would have affected anything.
No, I don't think so either. He was pretty much out. All right, well, Nox goes. Let's see what she does now that Kareem is no longer there. She is going to slightly move and face off against Thornbear fearlessly.
You killed my friend, you beast.
You see her blade like charge up with energy. Kind of like this black light just completely envelops it. Oh, come on.
Shit.
Give me a second, because this spell's not in the SRD, so I need to actually pull up my player's handbook. I haven't done this in a very long time.
Disintegrate?
Then
Okay.
we gotta stop it.
I'm trying to help.
So as I said, she raises up her glaive, slams it down on... casts a spell as a bonus action, and then slams down the blade 3 times onto Thornbear. So first attack is a miss.
Miss.
Second attack was a 19 hit. Okay.
Yep.
So I need you to make a Constitution save. You're gonna take 9 plus 20.
No save.
And concentration and and the save fails, so you also become blinded.
Oh! Can't see.
Yeah. And then her second attack roll on you, which is gonna get advantage. It's gonna hit AC 17.
Can I parry while I'm...
No.
I try anyway.
Actually, there is no restriction against the parry, so sure, somehow magically you're able to parry, which means a 17
Ilmater
misses you.
guides my blade.
Yes.
Yeah, so I get +2, so that's, yep, so I block it.
Nice. But you do still take 29 damage, 20 of which is necrotic. And you're blinded. Now you get to repeat the saving throw against the blind at the end of all your turns.
Okay,
Otherwise you're blinded for a minute.
okay.
Alright, so Nox is finished. Emin.
Ah, blast Nox.
So he passes the save. However, she takes half damage, right? When she passes?
Correct.
Ah, okay. She is still alive then. As you hit her in the back, swirling winds like ruffle all of the furs on her back. She completely ignores Emin and continues to concentrate on Thornbear. Anything else? Zarana.
Be like, Winter, come back.
Oh,
And I'll
Nox
cast
does have to make a saving throw. Sorry
cast
about that.
Cure Wounds on him. As level 2.
Nice. So Winter comes back with 13 hit points. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I could do.
Okay, Thornburg.
I just say, Ilmater guide my blade. And I thrust forward, and I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to drag it out there.
Oh, you click on it and then you drag it out.
You
Oh,
hit
okay,
them.
there we go, I see.
Nice.
Alright. So, alright, attack. 15?
15 hits.
Nice.
Oh wait, hold on. You're blind. Oh, that's right. But
Yeah,
you
but
counteract it with the
Yeah.
inspiration. So
Yep.
that will hit.
Alright, so that does 9 damage, and I'm gonna use Divine Smite. So I'll do an extra 2d8. Extra 6 damage, so 15 total.
All right. What happens?
I just blindly, I say, Ilmater guide my blade. I just blindly thrust out divine sparks, catch her body on fire.
Sweet. She goes down in a heap of burning white fire.
Kill a
Oh,
vampire
yes.
bitch.
Yes. I wish I could see my glory.
You are no longer blind. It actually fades away once she dies.
Oh man, that's a cool vision.
And on top of that, her
See her impaled on your sword.
her aura goes away, and then everyone is no longer frightened. It like dissipates immediately, and that goes the same for Winter.
I'm still frightened because I'm in hell.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, actually, yeah. Technically, it would go away.
I know it, but like, still in hell.
Anything
I'm
else?
still frightened.
Anything else, Thornburg?
No, that's it.
You technically still get actions. Kareem.
I was singing a tune over there.
I do the dodge action. I don't know.
Sure. You find this
Stand
place
up.
really weird. Like you feel like you're walking on flesh. Everywhere, all around you is is burning
I'm on guard.
fire and the smell of sulfur, and yeah, you're on guard. So otherwise, it is Zinfel's turn.
Break his concentration.
Hit him in the face.
Don't stand in my square.
Do some
Um,
parkour.
No, firebolt. Firebolt. Getting too close.
Oh.
Can't hit anything.
Could have used the token. No, firebolt just goes right over his head and slams into the wall.
Holy shit! Watch where you're aiming then.
Anything else?
Does the wall go on fire?
No, it's stone. It does singe the wall though, it leaves a mark.
Now they know that we've been here.
Alright, so you're done? Alright, the priest goes, so first thing he's gonna do is use the blade against Emin. This is his bonus. It's gonna miss, right? 13?
Correct. Miss.
Oh wait. Perfect.
Give me a second, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I thought of that earlier too.
I also have some other stuff I could have used. Oh well.
It's good to save it. We got a green dragon we're gonna see, so it's good to save it.
Yeah, you right.
He starts chanting, and all these dark skeletal spirits start to appear around him in a radius.
Of 10 feet.
No. 15 feet. So, this emulates the effect of the spirit guardians. Kareem, you come back. He's no longer concentrating on that spell.
What is going on?
So anybody that starts their turn in this is going to
Die.
take 3d8 necrotic.
Oh shit.
Where
Okay,
is this place?
it's emanating out from him. You guys can see it, right?
Nope.
No.
Oh, you guys don't see
No.
the aura?
No.
Hmm.
Nope.
No.
Alright, hold on. There you go.
Oh,
Can you
There.
see it now?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Wait, are we gonna get the D&Ders in the inn?
You might.
Oh, shit.
You might. So
Oh,
let's
no.
see. Let me look at this spell one more time. It's been a while. So anyway, while you're within the area, your speed is halved. When you enter the area for the first time or you start your turn here, you have to make a wisdom save. So since it's Winter's turn right now, he's going to make a wisdom saving throw. DC's 15. If he fails, then he's going to take 3d8 necrotic.
Damn it, Winter.
He can't get a break.
He's got 10 wisdom.
Come on, Winter!
Hey, Winter!
Nice. So on a successful save, you only take half damage.
Son of a bitch.
So 5.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we know.
So he'll... Alright. But Winter does go.
Alrighty. Winter can nuzzle around. I don't know how good he can fit in this space.
Well, he just can't end in that space. Otherwise, he's like
Yeah.
kind of squeezing. But he can come into your space, attack, and then move back out. Or
that works.
Yeah, he will provoke, but whatever.
Wait, shit. I don't know about that then.
No, do it.
Just kill him.
Fine.
Just come on. Winter's a man.
You won't provoke him.
23 is gonna hit.
So
Does it break his concentration?
15 damage.
That should be +4 to that, actually. But yeah, no, it does not break his concentration. 15 damage, the guy is still alive as Winter comes in and kind of clips him with his antlers. Anything else?
That's all.
He does have to, he can't, yeah, he does have to move it back. So the guy is using kind of like a... Actually, you know what? He's not using a weapon right now. He does
Yeah,
have a
punch
maul
right
on his back, but he's not using it.
Try and punch him, I dare you.
All right. Next person in the order is Emin.
Armageddon out of here.
Summon a cloud, man. Let's get this. Okay.
I'm gonna blast him.
Sure. Okay, so strength saving throw. He succeeds and takes 8 damage.
Die.
Still alive.
Concentration.
Yep. Succeeds on that. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Zarana.
Just go try and stab him in the neck again. Goddamn janky bastard.
Oh, 24 is gonna hit.
Fucking die.
Nice. You say that, and that actually does kill him.
Snap in the face.
No, she
Yeah, I'm gonna
said.
stab him in the eye and like rip it out.
He goes down screaming. You're straddling him, dagger in his eye. You rip it out. His eyeball's still on it. He just screams and dies in a curdle of pain and blood.
What happened to no killing?
I know, right? Like murdered that guy in the street.
He's evil. He's pure evil.
There's a group of nearby commoner onlookers. They're just like and looking at you guys like in shock and awe and fear.
So everyone's dead, right?
Oh yeah, everyone's dead. Combat's over.
Evan, let's get a cloud or something, right? You had that,
Yeah.
right?
We gotta get the hell out of here.
You notice I'm start rifling through the guy's pockets looking for poison. And
Yeah, I'm looking for the orders too. I was gonna do that.
Orders?
Mr. Smile, see if he has any
Some kind
paper,
of
like with Hansen's orders.
confirmation from Hansen's.
No, you look through Mr. Shine's pockets, you find a smattering of coins, but really nothing else. You don't find any vials of poison, no sheets of paper or other coins, anything like that.
What about the other two?
Dream Mist? Anyone have Dream Mist?
No dream mist. You know, you have onlookers at the doors to the inn. Like they're looking out at you guys, looking onto the street, looking at the carnage that's in front of Unger's Tavern.
I apologize.
There's even a group of commoners like in this far corner by relics. Like they're just like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened over here?
He was assassin.
And then I address the crowd. Don't worry, Harper business. These are priests of Baal. We've saved you all from their evil. Go about your day.
Somebody from the crowd runs off.
Yeah, time to go.
You can make a deception check. Actually, you know what? Passively, you got a 20, so that's way good enough. But yeah, quick search of these guys. You don't find anything immediately magical except for like a smattering of coins and other stuff. You do find a holy symbol, an unholy symbol of Baal on Rathmore.
Can I examine my blade?
Can I find this?
How long?
The short sword?
Does the how long does the poison last in the short sword? Can I examine and like try to determine that? Do you have to make a roll or something?
Yeah, you can make a roll. I would say it is a nature check using
Sure.
intelligence.
That's not bad.
But you're not skilled in the poisoner's kit, right?
No.
Okay. So you have no idea.
Fuck. Okay. I pick up the other one that the guy had.
Sure. Sure.
The
You have
Puro
it.
now.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, a little morning exercise. Shall we go? We don't want to be here when the city watch shows up.
I've already
Yeah, let's
got
get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you guys book it. You like leave this place as soon as fucking possible.
Shit.
Damn it.
Yeah, let's get to that gate thing as quick as we can.
Let's get to the graveyard.
Yeah, we're fugitives.
I slowly walk, or I fastly walk, you know, a brisk pace.
All right, let me move you back to the Waterdeep map.
As we walk, I cast a prayer of healing. on
Sure.
everyone.
And I think all those hit points are correct, right, on the screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Alright, so everybody heals up. Let me make sure. Let me see how many people. Up to
It takes
6
you. I
creatures.
think it
Yep.
takes you about 10 minutes to cast that spell, though, right?
It does, yeah. I was trying to do it like as we were walking. I figured we'd be walking for at least 10, but
Yeah. So sure, you manage to duck into an alleyway and do a prayer of healing as everybody tries to recover their wounds. So
So we all get 75 or 17 points back.
17 points. Yep.
I think this is a good place to stop. But from what I understand, you are heading toward the City of the Dead, right? You're going toward the tomb, and you're going to meet up with the woman named Thestral, and you're going to try to pretend to be Harper's and get access to the teleportation circle network, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Good. All right. I think that's a good place to stop for the night then. I know it's been a very long time since you guys have had a combat, so I think I'm gonna semi-reward you and allow you to level up to level 7.
Really?
Semi-reward.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
That's not a semi.
Yeah. Awesome reward.
Nice. It was fun to finally break that sword in.
That's right.
Got that one good blinded parry in. That was sweet.
So where you
What a
actually,
sweet move. I saw that.
once you use the network, assuming that you're successful, passing yourselves off as Harper's, where are you planning on going?
Neverwinter.
Okay.
Yeah.
The book place.
You're dropping off the book.
And then we could explore the north. There was a giant sighting somewhere up there. Let's go check that
And I
out.
feel like my next mission would be to go to Yartar probably and see what's going on there. That would be what Thormer would throw out, but
Yeah.
I feel like we got a lot of shit to do in that valley.
The closest place to Neverwinter, where you had quest, was at Tribor. It's about 200
Yeah,
miles
that's
away.
right.
Wasn't there giant trouble around there?
It's something small. We have to like deliver someone a message or something in Tribor.
Well, actually, you were
It wasn't
gonna.
anything crazy.
I think also you agreed to meet Tact in Tribor.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely want to do that.
Although there's a pretty good chance you'll probably get there first.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Teleporting.
Didn't Tax say he was in that inn?
Yeah. At least that's where he's staying at.
Yeah, he did mention that he was planning on staying at the Grinning Lion.
Did he
Too bad we
notice
slaughtered a
anything?
bunch of people.
I mean,
Oh fuck.
Whether or not he arrived there, you don't know. Maybe he spent the night at the estate. That could be totally possible. Or maybe he just decided to leave right away. But no, he did not return to the inn.
Okay. I'm a little worried about him.
Sure. We get it. All right. I hope you guys had fun tonight. I know it was a very long combat. I think it almost took an hour and a half.
That's how combat goes.
That was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
You have to remember how to combat.
I
I apparently
seriously
don't remember how to fight because I didn't hit it.
Hey, you
Okay.
got a killing. You got a kill.
Did I?
All right. Good night, guys.
All right.
It was fun.
Good night.
Good night.